Hi everyone, it's Guidance in the Silence with a longer collective message. If you've come across this reading, this message is for you. Spirit has asked me to give you this message today. There are no coincidences. If you found this message today, this is for you. And if you've never been here before, welcome. And it's, there's definitely a message for you in this pile of cards. Please take what resonates with you, as it's a collective message. And if you find some messages that help you, please comment down below. So let's just get into it. Take off the mask and be the authentic you. So this has been coming up for quite a while. If you've not been here before, then you wouldn't know. Basically, it means that you're not being your true self. For some reason, you don't feel comfortable being you. You've obviously played a role for so long. I don't know, maybe you're in a job that you have to do a certain thing that's not really you, but you do it for, because you have to, that's part of the job. You've become a mum, so a lot of your old you has been stripped away for now, and you're just looking after your children, and you're wondering where you've gone. You could just be, working through stuff that is stopping you from that stopped you from being you, and now it's just that you're at this point where you just need to literally rip the mask off and be you. And it's a little bit scary. I mean, there's lots of different reasons why we wear masks, because we don't think we're going to be accepted as who we are. So going within, it's time to go within and ask for the guidance you seek right now. So it's all about just connecting with your true self again and working out why it is you're not wanting to take that mask off. What is it that's worrying you and holding you back? And going within is always a good thing to do, because your inner self is the one that knows the answers to these questions. Time to nurture your inner child. So there you are. It's very obvious, very blunt. The cards are coming out and telling you exactly what they want you to hear. Go within. Start to nurture that little part of you that's yearning to be heard. Trust and have faith. All the answers you need are coming. Look, and this person's holding onto his solar plexus and his heart, nurturing like a baby, cradling himself like a baby, nurturing all the goodness that he's ever wanted inside him, and helping it to grow, loving it, being kind to it, and trying to reconnect with his self, just like you need to do. Friendships are always a blessing. Talk through this situation with a trusted friend, or be your own best friend, and trust yourself. So, if you have somebody you can talk things through, and they might say, oh yeah, I remember when you used to do this and you used to do that, just to remind you. Or otherwise, just talk to your inner self, your inner child, while you're meditating. Ask those questions, get a journal. What is it that I want to do? What do I really want to do? Not for everybody else, but, really for me. You need to clear all the blocks in your life that are holding you back. You do. Sometimes it is hard to even think about changing, because we get used to being a certain way and having certain people in our lives. But, if in the back of your mind, if you've always thought, this isn't really who I am, so it's all right for now, but if I change that, I'm going to need to change this, and it's all terrifying. Just know that it doesn't all have to happen in one go. If you sit down and you have a journal and journal each day, who am I? What questions do I need to hear right now? What does spirit need to tell me right now? What does my inner child need to tell me right now? And then let the words come. You'll work through things slowly, and before you know it, you'll become you, and then becoming you, you're going to become a winner. Look, all this magic is going to suddenly happen for you. So it's you might well have done a lot of the work, and you're just this last part of stepping into the real you. So let's have a look and see what card 2 says in my Oracle Wisdom book. All these messages were downloaded via meditation a few years ago. If you've not been here before, So the message is very, very profound for you. Well, 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 you've finally gone and done it. You have achieved your goal, climbed to the highest height, passed that exam, given the perfect speech. You have won the lottery. Abundance is now yours. Luck is definitely on your side. You have that winning streak. This is a yes, a go for it moment. You are a winner. You have done the work, and now it's time to reap the rewards of abundance. Well done. So, yeah, I mean, a lot of you with this card here, I think, are on the precipice of taking off that mask or knowing you have to take off that mask. You've done a lot of work, and there's just this little bit that's left. And there's a little bit of fear attached to just completely letting go and just doing it. I mean, none of us know what's going to happen, especially nowadays with the world as it is. But if you look at history, the world's always been in turmoil in one way or another. And you just have to be strong and know that you're here at this time in this world, in this life, in your body for reasons that you don't know. Some of them you don't know, but when you feel it inside, you feel the change. I mean, these little ripples, if you change and you become somebody that you're meant to be, you could influence other people and that could influence other people. And before you know it, things have changed and you've been a part of that. And I think that's what the world's, trying to tell us now, that we all have to be who we truly are rather than being a fake person. I'm not saying that you're a fake person. I just mean that life makes us hide ourselves so much. And if you've been, you're an old soul, you're probably suffering from the fear of what happened to you, persecution, hundreds of years ago. If you were a spiritual person, not in the right way of that era, you would be killed or maimed or hurt in some way. So there's fear inside us all. And if you haven't, if you've got that sort of feeling, it is tough. So you do need to sort of slowly unravel these fears and work out exactly what it is that you need to do. And there's lots of things that you can do to help yourself to become you. And I'm sure if you're on this channel, you've been doing the work, and I've been working through these sections of your life and pieces of your life that you need to work on and transform daily, and now it's just time to be honest with yourself and work out, where it is that you need to go now and what it is you need to clear, so that you can just carry on and become you and get the abundance that you deserve. Be at peace with where you are at the moment, be at peace and trust and love yourself. And if you're having a wobble, you're probably here today if you're having a wobble, because it feels a funny day today. I don't know. I woke up this morning and I was like, oh, should I carry on doing this channel? Is it worth it? Is anyone really going to watch it? Am I just, being ridiculous? And I sort of had to tell myself, everybody, you do what feels right in your heart. And if you're just helping one or two people in your life, I mean, that's an amazing thing, and we all have wobbles and we all feel, God, I can't carry on. I can't be who I want to be. But, if you don't do it, you're always going to have that ache inside you, that yearning. And you might not know what it is, but you just don't feel quite right. And that's that's your soul just crying out, please, let's do that thing that you really wanted to do, that we were meant to do. And, it's just listening to that. Be at peace with all that surrounds you. Trust all is working out as it should. Release all burdens. Let them fly away. Trust this time of clearing. Trust the letting go. Be at peace with the old and set it all free. Ready to start a new and peaceful chapter. You are so loved. You are so loved. Be at peace with you. Well, there you are. Those words say it all, and it's just a lovely thing to hear. Be at peace with where you are right now and know that everything is working out for you in divine timing. And that's why you're here today, to listen to this message, to just spur you on. There is no right or wrong way at this time. All roads lead to your true soul's path. Trust. There you are. There's no right or wrong way. Whatever you're doing, however you're working through things, is the right thing for you, and you will get there because you are amazing. Keep going. Be yourself. There is no one better for the job. Yeah. Be yourself, be your true self. Work out how you can take off that mask. Because if you do, truly become you, just rifling through these now, abundance is going to be yours. Abundance in love, in life, in being the person that you really wanted to be financially. It's all waiting for you to keep going, collective. I hope this message has helped. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm putting out 2 or 3 longer videos every week now to help with any stress and strain that's going on. If you choose one that's meant for you, and there are shorts every day. If I don't see you again, I hope this message helped, and I'll see you again if I'm meant to. Take lots of care. Guidance in the silence.